I want to read you a quote from your announcement speech in February.
Yeah.
You said, "We must stand up against overreaching intelligence agencies and big tech companies who take away our civil liberties."
Mm-hmm.
Now, the intelligence agencies have been very active under the Trump administration in ways that are seemingly unprecedented. You have the FBI. Andrew McCabe is, the former deputy director, is on a book tour still, explaining how he launched a counterintelligence investigation on Trump on grounds that seem pretty dubious. I mean, again, no fan of Trump, but we should be wary of these security state officials unilaterally deciding that law enforcement action should be taken against the sitting president, and potentially even that the president should be ousted. Like they contemplated invoking the 25th Amendment against Trump. That's serious, and that could create a precedent that could be used against future presidents of a different ideological disposition.
Yeah.
So is that part of what you're talking about when you talk about overreach?
It absolutely is. It is dangerous to see how increasingly both many of these intelligence agencies and frankly even politicians somehow believe that they are an independent fourth branch of government that lacks real oversight and accountability. That is not the case. When you hear people like Chuck Schumer, and I'd love to look up the exact quote, but I remember seeing an interview with him where he talked about
I know the quote.
how, what did he say? He said something like,
"You're going to regret
he said,
crossing the
intelligence.
CIA or something."
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like that is an extremely dangerous statement to make, threatening especially elected officials whose job it is to provide that oversight and accountability. It is that kind of overreach. It is the overreach that we have seen abused to violate our Fourth Amendment rights and our civil liberties and privacy, and that increasing lack of accountability, that increasing kind of weaponization of our intelligence agencies for political purposes that has seemingly become very prevalent or at least made public in the last couple of years. And how, I'm disappointed in a lot of my colleagues who maybe previously had exercised some cynicism and appropriate oversight over intelligence agencies, but now that if they can be used against Trump for political reasons, then how dare anyone question the actions or the decisions that are being made by these agencies?